throws it over the top and really doesn't release the seal until it's time to go catch
and that's
and
the
finish.
key. They always tell you, let the ball get right above your head and then release that contact. Good technique there from Rui.
Walter, the Washington native, able to get the inbound after a little bit of help. Was scrambling desperately to find somebody. Inside of 12 minutes, North Dakota trying to end this drought, and it will continue as Rui gets a steal. Here's Perkins breaking down Seals, goes right after him, misses. And Avance is tied up. But Perkins is called for the reach.
Well, you can't compound your mistake. Push it in transition and miss the layup, which, as well as Josh has played throughout the season, he continues to struggle finishing in the paint and at the rim. You can't compound that mistake by then coming up with a foul.
Two wrongs not making a right for Gonzaga, which is still riding the strength of a 13-0 run. Crandall in trouble. Got rid of it. Here's Seals. Kick out from three. The wing shot no good. Out of bounds in Gonzaga basketball.
You know, and you see what this press has done. Not only is it turned over North Dakota a couple times, but more importantly, it's speeding them up.
Yep.
Even once they break the press, they're sped up in their half court, taking shots much earlier in the clock than they were the first 25 minutes, and taking lower percentage, lower quality shots on top of that.
Hawks have now missed on their last 5 shots. Hachimura, no good. The follow, also no good. Tilly cannot get the putback, and North Dakota has it once again. Well, the Fighting Hawks certainly not going away anytime soon. And that ends that drought for Seals, Cortez Seals.
It's got to be either Crandall on the pick and roll or Seals on an extended post catch. Right there, that's a nice job from North Dakota of searching out one of those matchups. Seals has been tremendous tonight.
But it all started because Gonzaga didn't score, so they couldn't get into that three-quarter court trap.
Crandall picks up the foul, and that's now number 2 on him.
First off, good patience. Norvell does a decent job, makes him shoot over a body, over a hand, but Seals tonight has just been too much. Now 9 of 11 for 18 points.
Norvell pulls the trigger on a 3, no good. That North Dakota bucket, by the way, ending a drought of 5 minutes and 31 seconds.
That's some of the growing pains you're going to go through with freshman wings, Kispert and Norvell that time. Maybe not a great shot, but making up for it on the defensive end with that deflection.
Here's Perkins from the corner. Tilly trying to keep it alive, but Seals comes up with it behind the back at midcourt. Norvell was in his pocket and then defends Crandall and picks up the foul. Tell you what, Norvell, we've seen a little jump in his defensive game here in the second half.
Well, I think he's grown on that end of the floor tremendously since from where he was to start the year, quite frankly, from where he was when he got to Gonzaga. Still not a guy you can look at and think he's a stopper, but when you look at what he does within the group, understanding the team concepts, he's there, and then he also competes when he's in a one-on-one situation, so he's done a nice job on that end of the floor.
Jones and Williams back in. Norvell and Hachimura head to the bench. And you ask anybody on the Gonzaga staff, no coach was at all surprised with Norvell jumping into that role as a shooter, as a scorer. Now they just want the defense to close the gap and follow suit.
Well, the second Zach Norvell stepped on campus, he was a great scorer at the college level. He's just got a knack for putting the ball in the hole.
Here's Melson, the floater in the lane, no good. Williams cannot get the rebound out of bounds, but it's Gonzaga basketball. Last touch by Crandall and the Fighting Hawks. Of course, just an acclaimed high school player is Norvell, playing out of Simeon High School in the Chicago area. And Perkins had some separation thanks to J3 on the screen there. Could not capitalize. Over 50% on his three-point shots on the season. High glass, no good. Williams the rebound. And now a nice move by Perkins. No good. Loose ball. And Jones comes up with it.
A lot of contact on both ends. First Stewart, then there Perkins. No whistle from the official.
Gonzaga has missed its last 8 from the floor. Down by 3. 9 minutes and change to play. Circus shot goes. The shot of the night belongs to Geno Crandall.
Up and under, threw it around. Crandall with a heck of a finish.
Tried to connect with Williams, who was locked up by Avance, who picks up.
I just want to see another look at his finish.
It's Tilly on skates, and Tilly's a good defender, and that is an impossible finish.
Sam Adams, you were excited about that ice ribbon downtown. Killian Tilly made an early entrance to that.
He was put on skates, wasn't he?
We got a foul away from the ball here. Looks to be on Seals, trying to hold off Jeremy Jones on the cut.
And they're in the bonus. This will be a 1-on-1 situation.
That's a positive sign for Gonzaga, though, to be in the bonus. About 9 minutes left in the game. Didn't take a single free throw in that first half to go along with 11 turnovers. Not a great combination.
Forget about it. Gonzaga's history. That's just unique anyway.
Yes.
And I get a free throw attempt in 20 minutes is almost unheard of.
Puts Jones at the line, who is now looking at his 10th attempt on the season. Now 6 of 10 after making those 2. 3-point ball game. Crandall defended by Silas. And now Stewart kicking back out, and he's called for the charge.
Just a little too much. You break the press. If you don't have something easy, pull it out and get into your set, get into your offense. I mean, here, Crandall, nice probe. Stewart's got a good look and just tries to force it a bit.
Well, Stewart, a 26% shooter from three-point land. The team on the season, 26%. Maybe a little gun shy, but when you have an open look, my goodness, you've got to take advantage. Oh, and now a little muscle too much on Jonathan Williams.
Yeah, forgive me, Sam. I just got a great angle of that. It looks like